Hi there everyone, this is my bedroom. This is where I chill. So basically today we are going to chill. I read a post on Instagram one time saying if your bed is in the center of your room, you have your life together. And that is a corner. If you are a lady, you will have been the first lady to hang out in my room. So that is pretty cool. Anyway, today I'd like to talk about movies, specifically the pirated versions of movies. Not really sure why it's called a pirated movie, because if I'm remembering right, a pirate is someone who steals trades and goods off of a ship, or a large boat, if you will. A technique popularized around the 1800s, I think, but there are still people today repping the pirate gang, so shout out to those repping the pirate gang. But I guess the name does make sense because you are technically stealing something you haven't paid for, but then again, you wouldn't necessarily call someone who steals from a convenience store a pirate. But I digress. We will stick with the completely inaccurate name for the time being. Okay, pirated movies. We've all seen one, right? Personally, I have seen plenty of pirated movies in my day. I mean, that's where I saw The Dark Knight, the first Avengers, and practically every single episode of Game of Thrones, and many, many, many more movies and TV shows. Can I confess this? Like, am I going to get in trouble if I am to confess this? If you are a police officer, you do have to tell me it is the law. And there you go. There's your classic joke. It is not going to get any better than this, I promise. Anyway, as a child, I specifically remember being afraid of crime. You know, people robbing gas stations, burglars breaking in your home to steal all your goodies, and people doing drugs and all sorts of stuff. And of course, people downloading unlicensed versions of movies. Doesn't seem that bad, right? That's where you're wrong. Okay, what I want to play for you all is a video you're probably familiar with. It's an old PSA made to deter people from pirating movies, so here you go. So that was pretty intense. That music alone sounds like it's coming out of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Damn, kid, nice kickflip. But don't even think about illegally downloading a movie.
Quick side note, the music in Skate 3 is far better than the music in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Try to change my mind, oh my goodness, you cannot do it. Alright, for starters, we see what presumes to be a young lady downloading an absolute banger of a list, my brother. Return of the King, Cat in the Hat, Matrix Revolution, goddamn Peter Pan. I must have seen that movie 1,000 times, it's so good. She for real has some amazing taste. And then we cut to this terrifying human being breaking into someone's car. Okay, there are a few reasons I'm scared of this person. Number one, he looks like he comes from a bad neighborhood and currently lives in a bad neighborhood. I mean, just look at these buildings. They're super gray and undetailed. There's rain all over the floor. Yeah, man, it just does not look like fun. And reason number two, this guy is willing to jack a car in front of someone walking down the street. And as far as I'm concerned, if that person was to look over and see this man stealing the car, he will continue walking down the street as the man has the charisma to convince someone he's not stealing a car without even interacting with them. Alright, then we cut to just your regular case of the Men in Black stealing someone's purse, and then we go to Super Smash Bros. Melee players stealing CRTs. It's really no biggie at all. And finally, you wouldn't steal a movie. Alright, now in my opinion, this actually is a good point, because if you wouldn't outright steal a movie from the store, why would you download or buy an unlicensed version of said movie from someone? The offenses are virtually the same, I would assume. Oh yeah, and at the very end, I forget that you find out these so-called pirates could be anyone at your school. And to be honest with you, I did hang out with a few kids that pirated some movies, so I guess you could say I'm a pretty tough guy. So don't mess with me and the boys, otherwise we might indulge in a few illegal activities. That was just a joke, obviously, so do not arrest me. Okay, In conclusion, I mostly saw this PSA as a preview for a movie. You know how they used to show like trailers and things like that before the main menu of the movie. And to be honest, that's a pretty good strategy. I mean, throw that PSA right before Toy Story 3 and bam, you got yourself a scarred kid. But in all seriousness, this did actually scare me a little bit when I was younger. It sort of built this mysterious cyber villain archetype up in my head, which made me scared of people wearing suits and glasses. In other words, the Men in Black. They are out there and they will get us. Anyway, thank you all very, very much for your time and focus as I rant about a 50-second PSA. Please let me know what you all think. I am genuinely interested in what you have to say, so do not hesitate to add a comment. Thank you. Anyway, I will see you all later. Goodbye. There we go. I think that's it.